each and every one of you, all of our family and friends, have played a big part in this class. I don't have it memorized. And we know that your wonderful young people would not be the wonderful people that they are without you. So give yourselves a big round of applause. Oh, not the theater school administrator. I am the education associate here at Lexington Children's Theater this year.
And my name is Rosanna Hurt, and I am the education intern for the 07-08 season.
Let's see. We have lots of things going on in the building, but don't worry, because if you enjoy school, those classes are open and selling out very quickly. So if you liked this class and you like Harry Potter, we do offer one Harry Potter story this summer that's not yet sold out, as well as lots of other scripts and things to do in the summer. What else are we doing?
We have our final mainstay. We open for the public on Derby weekend. We have a show on Sunday the 4th at 2 o'clock. And the following weekend, Mother's Day weekend, we have shows on Saturday at 2 and 7 and one on Sunday at 2. It is a live workshop where you can learn some of the music and the dances. Auditions are for ages 9 to 99.
So that means parents, we encourage families to audition together. So
please silence your cell phones or put them on vibrate, but do break out your cameras and camcorders and any other way you choose to document this. Like I like to say, you can break it out at prom and share it with their prom date.
Go home with a script because they wrote this themselves. We took their ideas and we typed it up, but all the ideas, all the characters, everything that goes on in this story, they came up with. So we're presenting it to you today as a sort of, have we talked enough? Yeah, tweet. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we present to you Harry Potter and who? Nick. Attention students, Professor Flitwick and I have an important announcement. The teaching staff will be absent from the grounds of Hogwarts today for a mandatory magical development retreat.
Hurry on, students, we're leaving you in capable hands.
Relatively capable hands.
Professor Hagrid and our distinguished guest, Nicholas Flamel, will be hosting a discussion concerning the role of magical creatures in alchemy.
A mandatory magical discussion, Mr. Weasley.
I'm insinuating one in that. Thank you, young lad. Hagrid shall arrive shortly. I am told he is bringing a special guest to kindle a lively debate.
Off we go, Severus. Students, you will convene in a quarter of an hour in the Great Hall. Come along.
Professor Snape and Flitwick exit. Students exit, leaving Harry and Hermione talking to Nicholas Flamel, and 3 Gryffindors, Crabbe, Goyle, and Malfoy, Slytherins, I'm sorry, up to no good.
So what? Crab, Goyle? I'm Crab, he's Goyle. Whatever, now's our chance. While those fools are sucking up to the dinosaur, grab some hairs. Make sure you don't get away with them, though I've already gotten away with them through that Weasley trope.
Crabbe and Goyle sneak over to Harry and Hermione, plucking hairs from their shirts. Harry and Hermione are too distracted by Flamel to notice.
We are such big fans. We are?
Yes. Well, I am, sir. It is such an honor. I mean, such an... I have so many questions. I take the liberty of jotting down a few pre-discussion notes.
Hermione unrolls a giant sheet of parchment. All in good.
All in good time, young lady. All in good time. Now, if you wouldn't mind pointing me to the Great Hall, I do have to be Hagrid.
This way, Mr. Flamel.
Thank you, my boy.
Harry and Hermione Flamel off stage. Meanwhile, the Slytherins are up to no good.
Got the hairs? Yeah, I got one from that Granger gal. And I got one from Potter. Boy, he needs a haircut. His hair's almost as long as Granger's.
Yes, well, good breeding leads to good grooming, so the boys fight a losing battle.
You got the potion, Draco?
Yeah, I got the potion, Draco. Yes, I do. How about you announcing it to the whole entire school, you dolt? I'll be the one asking the questions around here. I seem to be the only one who has managed a stage whistle.
Sorry.
All right, we'll need to act quickly. We'll need to act quickly. With that old Buggle and that bumbling idiot in charge, this will be easy work. Nothing will get those bloody Gryffindors expelled faster than a kidnapping attempt.
Malfoy gets up and hands a cup to Crabbe and Goyle, and keeps one for himself.
Drop the hails in and drink up. Once we've changed, you'll snap from outside the Great Hall. And by me, I mean those bloody Gryffindors. Ready?
Malfoy, Crabbe, and Goyle drop the hairs in and drink their potions. They begin to transform into the Gryffindors they're trying to frame. But something goes wrong.
Whoa.
Whoa, Potter's a lot shorter than I thought.
You dope, you're not Potter, you're Hermione Granger.
Hey, me too. Look at us, we're the Granger twins. Let's go read books and do each other's hair.
Hush up! What are we going to do now? Having two Hermiones is going to be a dead giveaway that we're not who we're supposed to be. Am I the only one who can get things right around here?
Who are you supposed to be?
That Weasley twit.
Which one? I can never tell the two apart.
Warn you, dope, not one of the twins.
Uh-oh. You better look in the mirror, Draco.
What? This can't be! Why can't things go right for me? Just once. Why? Why? Me! Why? Me!
Malfoy has a tantrum.
Cheer up, mate. We can still go through the plan. We'll just wear disguises.
What's the point of Prodigy's potion if we wear disguises? Unless we leave the disguises off one of you. People assume that the other two are part of Little Weasley.
Brilliant.
Let's go nab a dinosaur.
They exit. Scene 2, outside the Great Hall. Hagrid and Nicholas Flamel are welcoming students with Fluffy and moaning Myrtle.
Don't worry, Mr. Flamel. I've taken the liberty of making these name tags so as you know the students' names.
How thoughtful, Hagrid. Do call me Nick.
Here comes some of my fine Gryffindors now.
And the Gryffindors enter with Crookshanks and Pigwidgeon.
If by fine you mean a delightful and sour?
I don't know if you've met, Myrtle yet, Nick.
I'm one of the Hogwarts resident inspectors. A pleasure, young lady.
The Gryffindors greet Hagrid as suddenly the kidnappers enter stage and steal Flamel. The Gryffindors are dumbfounded.
Immediately!
And nobody quite knows what to do.
Somebody Nick's Nick.
We'll find him, Hagrid. Nonsense. You not stay here. I'm in charge. You watch Fluffy while I find out what has happened to Nicholas. Now, which way did they go?
Let me be of assistance, Hagrid. A ghost can pass through a wall more quickly than an oaf can go through a door.
Thanks, Myrtle.
Myrtle and Hagrid exit. Grouchy Fluffy wakes up, and the Gryffindors take him off stage. Very carefully. Scene 3. Meanwhile, in the Slytherin common room.
this to me.
This is good.
Let me do the talking. I'm Weasley, and that's all you need to know. We're just a couple of rotten Gryffindors up to no good. Now give us the key to your vault.
My vault? Why on earth? Do I know you? Didn't we meet earlier, my dear?
Who are you calling Dave? Yeah, that's me. Flaming teeth. I'm always swartzing. I'm gonna go read a book. Look how smart I am when I raise my hand for the teacher.
Enough of this rubbish. We need that key.
My boys, there is nothing of value in that vault.
We don't care. We are poor, daft Gryffindors. Anything is a lot of money to us.
I'm hungry. Please give us the key. We can't go to lunch until we're through kidnapping you.
Hush up, you.
You don't have any food, do you?
Do you have any snacks?
Goyle continues to search the room for food while Malfoy and Crabbe interrogate Flamel.
Where is it?
Check his pockets.
Hands off me immediately! No!
She throws the key to Malfoy.
Ha ha ha.
Why are you doing this?
Because we're rotten and horrid and should be expelled. Plug his ears. Now on with the plan. Goyle will plant the key in Harry Potter's robe, and they'll be expelled by the end of the day. Here you are, mate. You know what to do.
Goyle immediately swallows the key as if it was chocolate.
Yuck, are you off your trolley? That candy was as hot as rock.
Candy? You that buggle! Tell me you didn't just swallow that.
I thought it was a chocolate key.
You had a chocolate
key and you didn't shower it?
It wasn't a chocolate key. It was a real key. And now the evidence that we kidnapped Flamel isn't neatly planted in Harry Potter's robes. It's digesting in Goyle's squidgy stomach. Get here!
Uh-oh. Let's go, Nick.
Goyle runs out, pushing Nicholas Flamel. Malfoy and Crabbe look like they don't know what to do, and then chase him.
Get faster with that key!
Scene 3, Gryffindor common room. The Gryffindors are lounging around as Fluffy is asleep in the corner listening to the music of an enchanted recorder.
Meow meow. Easy, Crookshanks. Don't worry. Everything will be okay. Once Hagrid finds Nicholas Flamel, then Fluffy will be gone. Nice trick, Hermione. Enchanting the recorder, making it play on its own. I was getting tired of playing it. We're all tired of hearing you play the recorder, mate. I brought a great prank. That's probably a few of these fizz whippers in Hermione's hot chocolate. Brilliant. That'll warm things up for her. Cornblaze, that's just rubbish. You know that just because Rowan probably wake up Fluffy no matter how loudly the recorder plays. Blimey, why do you always have to ruin all the fun? We'll save the prank for later, right? Better put these fizz poppers away.
Take cover!
Before George could put the fizz poppers away, Pigwidgeon had a momentary spasm and flew ping-ponging around the room, knocking the fizz poppers out of George's hand. There was a big explosion.
Why did he do that?
The recorder has stopped playing.
Right, George, I told you not to stop this. Fizz poppers said, look at what you've done. The whole common room's a mess. So you're lucky the recorder is still playing and didn't wake up Fluffy. Wow. Not so fast, Steve. Open the door.
The Gryffindors run out. Scene 3, just outside the Great Hall. Myrtle and Hagrid are trying to decide where Flamel went.
Oh, blimey, where's Nick? I thought they went this way, but there's no sign of them. Now what, Myrtle?
Myrtle doesn't answer.
Boy, Myrtle, you're a jolly big help. You're being a smashing help.
You're being sarcastic, Hagrid. Nobody ever means anything.
Easy now, Myrtle. I'm sorry. Let's just focus on fighting Nick. Let's start the Forbidden Forest.
Hagrid, how about we try the Hufflepuff common room? It's not as scary.
Myrtle, we have to look places where people would logically hide, like the Forbidden Forest.
Or my bathroom. It's cozy in there.
Myrtle.
Or we could look in the nice warm kitchen.
Myrtle.
Or my bathroom.
Myrtle.
As they argue, Goyle enters, pushing Nicholas Flamel. Unfortunately, they're arguing and don't notice. Crabbe and Malfoy follow shortly after. Just then, the Gryffindors chase Fluffy across the stage. Myrtle and Hagrid still don't notice. Malfoy and Crabbe lose Goyle and run back on looking for him, running smack dab into the Gryffindors. Watch out! Fluffy growls at this and plants himself on a bench. Goyle and Flamel enter, completely confused.
Nick, we found you. Good job, Myrtle. Laugh at you, Nick.
I was kidnapped.
Smells like barbecue.
There we go.
Good. I was kidnapped by those three Weasley kids.
Flamel points to a jumble of Hermione's and Weasley twins. Everyone now notices the duplicates, and they gather together in a clump.
Blimey, there's three Hermione's and an extra Fred. Or even an extra George.
Clara, I've never seen anything like it. Obviously, someone's up to no good.
Neat.
Those three kidnapped me, but I must be seeing double or triple. I think I need enough. It is getting late. I guess I
But which ones are the real ones?
Crookshanks should be able to tell who the real Hermione is. Go ahead, Crookshanks.
Crookshanks sniffs each of the Hermione's as they protest that each one is the real one. She points out the real Crookshank, or the real Hermione.
I'm Hermione. How do we know that's the real Hermione? Obviously, Polyjuice Potion is the culprit for this catastrophe. We need to find a creature with tertiary salivation glands to detect the Weasley doppelganger. Oh, that's Hermione, all right. Then who are they? We'll see when the potion wears off. Better just let them hang out till then.
Harry, the other professors will be back by then. It'd be nice if we could deal with this before they got back.
If you would let me continue,
We can find
the
impersonator
by using tertiary salivation glands in this very room. Fluffy's, to be precise. His spit counteracts the Polyjuice Potion. All we need is an interpreter to
tell
us
which one of them it is.
which one of them it is. Who speaks three-headed dog?
Meow.
Oh, yes, tappy cats can understand dog language.
Mrs. Norris goes to Fluffy and gives him clear instructions in three-headed dog.
Thank you, Miss Norris.
Fluffy goes to each of the impersonators and licks them to see which one is truly which. Immediately, our three Slytherins are turned back into themselves, and they transform.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Norris and Fluffy. I have just a punishment for these three. After all that chasing, Fluffy could sure use a bath. Gryffindors, would you mind supervising?
Meow, meow.
The Gryffindors escort the sulking Slytherins off stage to wash the grumpy Fluffy. Just then, Snape and Flitwick return.
Here at last!
I see, Hagrid, that the school is still standing.
Oh, that's right, Professor. We had no trouble at all.
Oh, that's great. I just had the strangest dream.
I mean it.
And that is... another sharing starting very shortly. So what we're going to do now, we have some costume pieces.
And here we go.
Oh, I'm scared. Hi, we're at Lexington Children's Theater. I'm Crookshanks, where I was. That's why I was Fred Weasley.
What was the name of the play?
Harry Potter and Who Nicked Nick.